How much do you really know about the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower? Sure, you know the name, maybe you know his face from old black and white photos, but the man they called Ike was so much more than just a president or a general. He was a force of nature who shaped the 20th century in ways you might not even realize. Stick around, because we're about to uncover some fascinating facts about one of America's most influential leaders. Let's start way back. Eisenhower wasn't born into a political dynasty or a wealthy family. He grew up in a small town in Kansas in a house without electricity or running water. His family was hardworking, and his mother, a devout pacifist, was ironically raising a future five-star general. Young Ike was an avid reader and a sports fanatic, particularly passionate about football. In fact, he was a star running back and linebacker at West Point until a severe knee injury ended his playing career. This setback, however, pushed him to focus on his military studies, setting him on a path that would change the course of world history. His military rise was meteoric. While he never saw combat in World War I, his organizational genius was undeniable. He spent the interwar honing his skills, planning, and strategizing. When World War II erupted, his talent couldn't be ignored. He was chosen as the supreme commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force in Europe. Think about that responsibility. He commanded millions of soldiers from different nations, orchestrating the largest amphibious invasion in history, D-Day, his famous order of the day. You are about to embark upon the Great Crusade. The eyes of the world are upon you. Still sends shivers down your spine. His leadership was the glue that held the complex Allied command together, leading them to victory in Europe. After the war, Ike was a global hero. He served as the first supreme commander of NATO before turning to politics. In 1952, both the Democrats and the Republicans wanted him as their presidential candidate. He chose the Republicans and won in a landslide with the catchy slogan, "I like Ike," as president. He wasn't just sitting back. He authorized the creation of the Interstate Highway System, a massive public works project inspired by Germany's Autobahn that completely transformed America, connecting cities and enabling economic growth. He also signed the Civil Rights Act of 1957 and famously sent federal troops to Little Rock, Arkansas, to enforce school desegregation, proving his commitment to the rule of law. But here's a side of Ike you might not know. He was a talented painter. He took up the hobby later in life and created hundreds of landscapes and portraits. It was his way to relax and de-stress from the immense pressures of his job. He also loved to cook and was known for his vegetable soup and a mean beef stew. So the man who commanded armies and led the free world also found joy in the simple things, like a paintbrush or a good recipe. From a small town boy to a five-star general and a two-term president who also painted, Dwight D. Eisenhower's life was a testament to dedication and quiet strength. He truly was one of a kind. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of Ike Eisenhower. If you found these facts as fascinating as I did, do me a favor and hit that like button. And for more stories about incredible historical figures, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.